Nobody's coming to save you, big dog. Don't you get that? Your whole life has led to this point because of you. Your shitty decisions, your fucked up habits, your poor choices have caused you to end up at this point. So the only person, big dog, that's gonna get you out of this spot is you. No more fucking excuses. No more coming up with reasons why you can't. Grab a fucking gear, get focused, get ferocious. It's time to level up. Let's go.
Life is tough. You're not going to be the first man or the last man to go through some struggles. Pick yourself up, go work out, eat healthy, learn something new, and elevate your mind.
What is the most romantic thing a man can do for a woman, and what's the most romantic thing a woman can do for a man?
Well, I'd say the most romantic things, obviously, for a woman being able to cook and clean, but I'll give some more specific examples like what I do. I wake my husband up with a massage and coffee every single morning, and every single night I'm scratching his scalp and like giving him a back massage until he falls asleep. It's important that he falls asleep first. And I would say something that's romantic that he does for me. Well, since I do all of the cooking, it's nice when he takes me out for dinner because it's like a little break and it's just special. And then also even just while we're here in Miami, he's kind of like my little bodyguard, like making sure if there's any men walking by, he just like puts his arm around me and just making sure that I'm protected. That's really romantic, and that's something that a woman could never do for a man.
I like you a lot.
The lesbian, ready for this? The lesbian divorce rate is 3 times higher than gay men that are married. Men can get along with each other. Now, I'm not telling males and men, heterosexual males, to go out and marry a dude. That's not the answer. But hear me out. What I'm saying is, the men that are married together are 3 times less likely to get divorced than women that are married together. So in other words, it's a 25% divorce rate among gay men. It's a 75% among gay women. The average length of the lesbian marriage is 4.1 years. So if the gay men marriage divorce rate is 25% and the lesbians are 72 to 75%, what does that tell you about who's better in a marriage? Men. See, men are easy once you figure it out. But wait, there's more. If you act now for $19.95, you get 2 sets of steak knives. I'm not done yet. You ready? Now, I can say all that and give you the data, but you're like, what's the solution? I have the solution for you. And I'm being serious. I hope people are watching this because they're going to wish they watched this.
So I'm an advocate for marriage. I think men and women should get back to that. I think that's what's going to make our country great again. Something got to give. This divorce rate, women leaving marriages like this, something got to give. And I'm not putting it all on women. Men, they got to do what they got to do to make sure they women stay all in the same time. Y'all women gonna have to get off social media, stop looking at other women thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and man, y'all just gonna have to start taking control, being masculine, being that masculine figure in your household, and letting these women know, like, no, 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 maybe, yes, no, no, no.
Asking me to pull up late at night is disgusting. Like, where's the boundaries? Where's my respect? What's your address? Where do I park? Do I go in the front, in the back? Is the door locked? Come on, talk to me. What's good?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Pull up, come through the back, jump the fence, and come through the chimney.
How many of you guys married or have a girlfriend? Most of you. Look, guys, this one's really important. This is something that nobody talks about. It's something that you didn't learn in school. It's something that your parents most likely never told you about. But as men, the wrong woman will set your life back 10 years. And I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you this. I'm sorry that this is a conversation most people are unwilling to have. But I've seen too many people that I care about throw away valuable years of their life with the wrong person. A lot of people don't recognize it. They get so used to living this miserable existence. They get so used to the stress. They get so used to the lack of support. It becomes their baseline. They don't recognize it as being a problem. But if you are not the king within your household, if you are not even the leader within your own household, as a man, how the can you possibly expect to be the leader in any other area of life?
Game is game.
Women are not your enemy. They're the best thing about life.
They're the best thing about life. There's nothing better than having a woman who is truly in love with you, who truly cares about you. When you're sick, you don't want your boys, you want a woman.
If you're stupid enough to think that all you need is, for example, money, and if I have money, I'm going to have a wife who loves.
That's what I'm talking about. See, there you go.
I don't believe a woman at all. I
I don't listen. If you know how you know if a woman is lying if she moving her mouth.
Just as simple as that.
I don't believe not one woman since Eve.
Yeah, see.
Right, the very first lesson when I opened up the Bible, I done read the Bible back to back 7 times. Know every book of the Bible. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth. 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. You can go all the way through the New Testament. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts of the Apostles, Epistles. Women have been lying since the beginning of time, and every lesson before us is teaching us to do not believe a word that is coming out of their mouth.
Preach.
Okay? That's how you know if a woman is lying, if she's talking. The reason why you have to convince women, right, to do the things that's in their own best interest is that they're not inherently trained to do so. It's not in their nature. It's in their nature to be rebellious. It's in their nature to lie to you. It's in their nature to do the thing that's best for them, to be hypergamous, meaning that they have to go for the best available option because they understand that they can't do it for themselves.
Ooh, that's going to trigger a lot of people. You know me. You know, I think it's more of like, if you're looking at the worldly woman compared to a godly woman, then yeah. If you go back through the Bible and you look at the men as well, I mean, they ain't no better. They have murdered, raped, lied, betrayed, so many different things. So, you know, pick and choose on how you want to go about it.
How long do you think you can go without sex, Adrian?
With somebody or with myself?
Period.
How long?
How long?
I'd say a good 12 hours. Yeah?
Your favorite sex position?
This doesn't feel like a godly conversation.
A what?
A godly conversation. I came here to talk about Christianity and God, masculine and feminine roles in society, so we return to the ways of the Bible.
Well, maybe you're just shit.
You think so?
Yeah, that's like a not confident insecure man would say.
If you think that not wanting to sit on the internet talking about pussy in a particular way makes me insecure, then you can have that view of me if you so desire.
I think it's really nice. I think that's actually a very respectful way to be women, not want to talk about, you know.
I think
really
women,
nice.
Yeah, I think women are much more than just something.
Women often talk about hormones influencing their emotions and behavior. Why are there some women who shame men for being horny when testosterone is a male hormone?
These interview questions seem super sexist, and I'm not going to continue this.
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, in other words, why are men expected to accept female hormones, but women won't accept male hormones?
Wow. That's a really good question. That makes me so ignorant, but I've never once been, I've definitely been like, wow, what a horny man, but I've been like, oh, my period, I'm so mean. Okay, wow. Okay. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm ignorant to that one.
You don't find that suspicious?
Did you know that women leave men 80% of the time? And if they're college educated, it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors of a divorce is actually if the woman out earns the man.
Oh, I love that. I actually love that. I can't lie.
You love that? You don't think that's kind of shitty?
No, I'm like, girl, you go get that. You go get a man, and like, yeah, you go get that. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Like, why is there like a lack of empathy for men?
It's not a lack of empathy.
But there is, because like they're breaking up a family and a lifelong commitment in a home, and your reaction is you go get the bag, sis, or like I'm so happy for you. When that's actually that's a sad situation. Like your wife is leaving you.
I mean, this is a prime example of women giving other women terrible advice that they only really think off their feelings. You know, oh, go get the bag, sis, and all that stuff. That stuff really makes no sense at all because you can get the bag with a man. Also, I don't think this lack of empathy for men. It's just stupidity upon women. Like to think that you should choose money over family, or to think that you should choose a career over your husband or a guy that's actually trying to help you elevate yourself or move you forward in life. It really don't make sense.
When she says, you get over it. But Steve Maraboli wrote, I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of who you were was shattered by the truth who you are.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their ass?
The whole group.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a tough job being a nigga, ain't it? Jesus Christ. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every goddamn thing, we supposed
gotta die for y'all.
Yo, check this out. Don't expect a woman to understand you as a man. She's not gonna understand your struggles. They only see one point of view and one point of view only. If you come across that rare woman that actually see you, that see the problems that's happening in life, and that life is not just a comic book or a reality show, then that's one thing. But majority of the time, you won't come across a woman that, she don't understand the struggles of life because she don't have to face them, or she don't have to have the consequences in life as much as the man does.
It's an evil world we live in, but hey, I'm gonna keep living.
Watch another video, like another video, share another video, and I'm gonna get with y'all on the next one. I'm gonna give y'all a 2 to the side. I'm out.